Okay, so we've got loads and loads of new users on VIP Studio Sessions, and so we thought we'd do a quick video just to show you around the site, show you what you can do, and maybe give you a few tips on how you might want to use it with your students. So you've got your sections here: make beats, write lyrics and songs, record and mix, and release and promote. And then here is the main page of the site with everything new. So here's the latest create your own genre tutorial. Tracks of the month, which is student music coming up. Here's a blog by one of our students. So you see everything new comes up there on the main page. But when you're getting started, a really good way to start, and what we find a lot of our teachers, a lot of our students do, is dive into the make beat section, check out what is in here. So here's all the different styles of music that students can learn. We've got Afro beats, grime, house, hip hop, dubstep, trap, classical beats, pop, and then different types of beats you might want to make with other types of software. Now, what I find is happening quite a lot is that teachers are giving students the option of choosing which style they want to use, so they can try any of these types out. And to get started, say if you want to make a grime track, click on grime, watch the video, and the basic trick to this, okay, obviously very embarrassing hearing my own voice back there, so I might pause that. So the trick here really is to follow the video. The video will give you instructions to open up the online studio. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on that. You'll then click on your name and log in, and click on the studio. You'll then have two different browser tabs. So I can now tab between the video and the software. So what we're going to do as a student is just watch the video as it progresses along, following the steps as we go through the video. When you've taken on board a new bit of knowledge, you just pause the video, go back to the software, carry out the steps in here, and gradually build up a track like that. And the way it works is when they've completed the first video, they click on the next step, that'll take them to the second video, and so on. And what we say is that the best thing is to encourage students just to stick with the videos, follow the process, and it will guide them all the way through the whole thing. So if they do that, if they follow, say for example, grime will take them through the process of writing some lyrics, show them how to record some lyrics, and then how to upload their tracks. When they've finished, they then upload their tracks. This video will show you how to do it, but I can show you now. You click on send us your tracks, and the finished tracks that they've made can be uploaded here. So you choose your file to upload. And one new feature that we brought in because teachers have been requesting it was this idea of a workbook. So what students can do, say, is create a workbook. So we'll call this Grime Project, maybe year 8, whatever year they happen to be doing it in. Create the workbook, and that will then save all of their work into that one place. Then once the workbook's created, they can upload their files to it. You as a teacher can add a comment, and then if they request feedback from us, so when they upload a track, if they click yes here, do you want feedback, then we will send feedback, and that can be added to their workbook as well. So they're getting some external feedback from professional producers, which is pretty cool. Now what this means is as a teacher you can then download a zip at the end of the project which contains all the uploads, a PDF of all the different comments, and basically just helps you to evidence all the work that the student's been doing. Now as a teacher, what's really nice, you've got this teacher section. So we've shown you make beats. Write lyrics and songs is very similar, but giving you more guidance on how to write lyrics and songs, obviously. Record and mix does what it says, shows you how to record and mix. Release and promote is kind of more like the industry advice section. So we've got interviews with up and coming artists, quite a lot of practical real world advice from people like Radio 1 DJs, just people who've kind of done well in the industry feeding back. We've got things like this as a post showing all different jobs in the music industry that they might be interested in, tips on releasing music, so kind of quite practical real world stuff. Then you've got the teacher section. Now what's really good about this, you've got project plans and things which show you guidance on potentially how you could structure projects and different resources you might want to use. You've got loads and loads here of support in the form of, this was originally a book which I wrote, which kind of became VIP Studio Sessions. So lots and lots of blogs and articles and posts about different aspects of teaching new styles of music with young people. But what is really cool is my students' work here. If you click on that, will take you through to this section, which will be all the different groups in your school. So whichever format you've submitted the names to us, they will be organised here, and usually it's in form groups, whatever type of groups you're using there. So you can look at students' work like that. You can look at their different workbooks. So then you could go in and say, okay, here's Max's Grime project. Let's have a look. Here's, you know, the latest version of his track that he's uploaded. I want to add a comment saying, could you add a chorus to this, or could you add some more melodies to this? So you can actually remotely feedback on students' work, and they can see the feedback and carry on working with it. But what I also really like in my students' work is you've got this player here as well, which means that all of the most recently uploaded music by your students will show up here, and it means you can use it at the end of a session. Say if all the group have been working on their tracks and uploading them, you can all get back together for 5 minutes at the end of the lesson, play these on the whiteboard, on the speakers, and yeah, just have a bit of a listen and a debrief. So really nice way to quickly and easily play all of the students' music to the whole class. So that's a very, very quick guide to VIP, just to give you a bit of an idea of what we're finding, and what teachers are using it for, and how sort of people are tending to use it out in the world. We're going to be doing another blog soon with some tips and tricks from teachers using VIP, things that they've found really useful, and that hopefully you will as well. So hope you're having fun out there using it. Really looking forward to hearing music coming in from all of your students. Yeah, okay, well, enjoy.